And for that play that led to the score.
A final throw before the break. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing it just before halftime. That throw behind his intended target. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing now, off play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
They'll try it on the ground. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Let's go now.
Here's Purdy to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. First down throw by Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Has a man, it's Ertz. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on two-point tries today. This is the end of the third quarter. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kick.
Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Purdy throwing here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They come through with a massive gain there on fourth down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave, young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb, and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young M-I-S-S-I.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Ball teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. On 1st down, Jackson. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Headed out right. He's on the move. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jackson now on third. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Buying some time left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin, they'll welcome.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one, and number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Lamar off to play fake. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. After the sack, another pass on second down. The ball is loose, and the Commanders pick this one up.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Let go.
Play fake here, Daniels. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll... here on second down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Hut, hut.
Second down and 10. Daniels. He's looking deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Connects with Bateman. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Henry on second. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Lamar now from the gun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, and they fake it. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Viking 18, go!
Daniels on first down. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brandon Stevens has it. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
The drive begins with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing from near his own goal. Oh, no. Oh, no. He hits the back line of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Oh, no, Brock. Is the cold sweat starting to drip down, running out of the end zone for a safety? I mean, that is just nightmare stuff for a quarterback, right?
Oh, you hate fumbling, you hate throwing interceptions, but that might be the worst of all. Now you join an infamous list of guys that have done what you just did, and you're going to remember it, and your teammates will for the rest of your life.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, here's Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and it sets up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they pick him off again! Nate Wiggins has got it! There he goes, right sideline! And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. And no, they faked it! And the fake proves to be a very wrong decision. They brought him down well short of the end zone. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Set up.
They've got a man in motion.
Set up.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And they pick him off again! And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play, and that gives them 1st and goal.
Report.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Buying some time right. On the move, looking deep down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens finally see their return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready? Let go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Daniels. He rolls to his right. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On the jump.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Come on, come on.
Going for it, it's Eckler. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready. Go.
Staying with Eckler. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up.
Let's
The
go.
Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's keeping it. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. He's got it inside the 10. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Washington touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now the Commanders lining up for another 2-point try. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
First down, Ravens.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Ravens 6.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Getting out to his left. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Commanders pick this one up. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Commanders again for 2 here.
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Headed out right. Now here he goes. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Jackson to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from Commanders Field here in Landover, Maryland. Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started, and off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
First step or not, many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Noah Brown, 41 yards. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To the air, Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, Williams. He's got a man, complete. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen, 77 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action, now it's Daniels. He's going deep for Brown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jonathan Allen, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. After one, it's 13-6.
With the six, the score, Commanders 13.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Throwing is Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.